Starting a small business can be frightening and requires plenty of careful planning. There are many small business ideas which can be beneficial as well as economical. The last thing a new entrepreneur or new business needs is to be found in a financial state due to unnecessary spending. When starting a small business, the key is to remember it is small, and initially the intention should be to limit spending until a profit is made. So, let's get started with top 20 best small business ideas for beginners. 1. Yoga center and help people to be healthy and fit. 2. Start catering business for providing foods on special functions, events, and parties. 3. Travel agency. People often travel to different destinations. Travel is a business which is never going to stop, so start a travel agency. 4. Fast food shop and provide quality food. 5. Start chocolate cafes. We all love chocolate and just can't resist it. You can eat your profits all the way to the bank with this enterprise. 6. Fitness programs by running fitness courses. 7. One product restaurants. This capitalizes on one specific type of food and all you can do with it. Sounds crazy, but it makes many millions. 8. Hosted security provider. Get paid to keep other people's websites free from hackers, spyware, trojans, worms, and viruses. 9. Data backup. Help others to back up all their data so they can retrieve it later if need be. 10. Surveillance camera. These are a hot item these days to be selling. With all the crazy people out there, today every business can use one. 11. Start a massage business. 12. Home improvement and handyman services. 13. Children's educational programs and services. 14. Software products and application development. 15. Consulting services. This is another one of the top business ideas. If you already have work experience, this is a great area where you can start your business. If you have knowledge of other firms unrelated to yours, you can expand your consulting services and even learn from each. That way, you can cash in more. 16. Selling car and machinery spare parts. 17. Professional car washing business. This can be a good business if you choose big cities and towns where you will be able to find a number of good cars. 18. Internet connection provider service. You can provide fast internet connection at affordable monthly rates and manage it well enough to make tons of money. 19. Start a furniture business by hiring a carpenter. 20. Pure water production and sell as sachet, bagged, or bottled water. The internet is a great resource for small business ideas. Thousands of people have great ideas for a business venture but require assistance getting the ball rolling. Fortunately, there is plenty of help available for new and aspiring entrepreneurs. There are government websites that contain valuable small business ideas. So check out and get more business ideas. Also, share your own business ideas below in the comment box.
Wow. It's a great privilege to have you, sir. Wow, Mr. Shode. Good afternoon, sir.
Boy.
I got you,
How
sir.
you
Good
doing, sir?
afternoon. I'm fine. That's
How's
things now.
everything?
Fine. Hey, let Jaye. You are the one chopping this morning.
God no go
Yeah,
shame us.
I got no good shame on. God no go shame on. Yeah, let's go into what we came here for. The I am my business with Oluwatosin. Okay, let's just you can introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Oluwatosin Ade Solomon. Popularly called
Okay.
Shode. I'm a comedian for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm a content maker, skit maker, actor, and music. I'm a music writer.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I'm from Ogun State. What else do you want, sir?
Ah. Let me come in like this. It have been a great privilege to work with you, to meet you sometimes, and I really enjoy your company with so many people. So I'm still waiting for other one of our guests also to come in also, and the one of our moderator should come. She
All
should
right.
come in. Okay. Yeah, let's go to where the first question. To our first question. How do you I know that you are a fashion designer.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you go into comedy script and everything?
How do I?
How do you go into comedy and doing comedy, and now you work with Ashiri, you work with Awole? So how do you come about, okay, let me become a comedian instead of facing your fashion designer work?
Okay. How do I combine the two?
You are a let me say you are a fashion designer.
Sure.
So is it that you have already discovered the talent of being a comedian,
Uh,
or
um. ac-
you just
Actually, I started comedy from GSS 1.
okay?
That time when we do talent hunt in school, and just that I didn't even take it something. I didn't take it serious. I just feel it's normal thing. They call us for talent hunt. We perform. That time we used to steal people's joke. We perform and we sometimes no, it's normal as a beginner. You have to do that. So we watch
Yeah, sure, sure.
basketball, we watch movie, and we'll come on stage and we interpret it. Not
Mm.
until I got to I think SS 1. Then one of my teacher told me about comedy, and he enlightened me on some things. He told me how I can turn this to a business and stuff like that. But I've been doing comedy before I go into fashion designing.
Oh,
I started
okay.
comedy professionally from SS 2. Then I started fashion designing, I think SS 3 or so. In
Oh,
this comedy business, you have to have a side hustle. You can't just focus on one thing. I think every day is not party, as the Bible used to say.
original
For
color.
example, we are in this pandemic now. You can't go to show. You have to have side hustle to complement your comedy
Yeah,
work. You understand?
yeah, that's number
Every
one thing.
successful comedian you see out there, they have something they are doing that you guys don't know. They have something
Sure,
that they are
sure.
doing that the audience don't know. So you have to have side hustle to complement your work.
Oh, sure. Wow, wow, wow. Great. So so you now you more focus on comedy work than fashion designer. You focus on
I,
comedy now
co-
than fashion designer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
still,
Why do you?
I, I still do fashion designing, but the problem is that I don't want to confuse people. Let people know you for one, and when you blow with that one, you cannot easily introduce. You can see that if you go to my page, you can never see me post my fashion this thing on my page, because
Yes.
that page is not meant for fashion designing. It's meant for my comedy life. There's something about
Okay.
Nigerians, not Nigerians. There's something about your audience generally. You don't have to confuse them. If they are used to you, I mean they know you with this thing. Just make sure you stick to that thing, improve that thing. Don't confuse them. You can't come today and tell us you are a comedian. Tomorrow you say you are a fashion designer. Next tomorrow you say you are a
Mm.
cobbler. Upper Sunday you say you are a this thing. Which one are you doing? Tell us.
Yeah.
So you have to be straightforward. So that's me.
Mm.
What I'm doing basically now is I want to push my comedy brand. I want to push my comedy career. Then to some extent, I can easily introduce to my fans my business line. And at that point, I think I've gotten. I think I would have the kind of audience I want, the kind of people I want. So
Uh,
at that time, it is easy for me to get.
okay, okay. Wow, wow. So let's welcome my partner here. That is planning Pineapple. That
Pineapple,
is
thank
Mrs.
you.
Pineapple. Yeah, sorry, Pineapple. Yeah, you're welcome,
Welcome,
ma.
Penny Paul. Penny Paul.
God bless. God bless you.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
having you
been
here.
yeah.
It's my
Okay, okay.
pleasure.
Okay, let's go into a few discussion before we go in. Let's talk on this pandemic as a comedian. What
Okay.
what have you as a comedian in the pandemic that we are still inside the pandemic because everything done yet open. What have you done that amaze you in this pandemic?
Should
What
I
have you done?
bust you? Should I bust your
Yeah,
brain?
yes.
I can say it is only in this pandemic that I've been breaking some barriers that I've never break in my life before.
Wow,
Mm.
wow, wow,
Holy Spirit.
wow.
Actually, the first week of this lockdown, I sat down and I prayed to God. I said, God, before we finish this lockdown, I want to do something spectacular. I don't want this
Mm.
lockdown to just go
Mm.
in vain. Now, normally I've been doing skits before. I do skit normally before, but I took it serious, but um I haven't make it somehow special. I haven't distinct myself from every other skit maker. What I did basically in this lockdown was that I sat down, I blended my craft. I There are some things that I do before I removed it. Things I know that to
Mm.
make it improve, I added it. Some people, the kind of people I work with before, my clothes before. See, like the truth about this is, um, nobody's ready to work with people. They have nothing to offer.
Sure.
See, everybody out there that want to support you or that want to work. See, the thing is, before the lockdown, I used to send random to celebrities, all those brother Shaggy, all of them. I'll send random DM
Yeah.
to them. I'll tell them, comedian, they should help me. I'm very funny. The vision is this. But many people don't understand that I said I'm based on the fact that it take effort for your failure to turn to, I don't know how to put it. But what I'm trying to say is, if they don't see your work, they can never call you. That's the
I
truth
swear,
about it.
serious.
It's very convincing for them to call you. So I started
Mm.
working on my craft. I improved a lot. I started making content that are mind blowing, and from there, some bigger people started calling me, and we thank God for where we are today.
Mm. Wow, great one. Mrs. Paul, do you have any question for him? Hello, ma. Are you there? Oh, we lost him. Yeah, we lost her rather. Okay. Are you there, ma?
We lost our live
Wow, we
video. We
lost
not
her.
lost her.
Okay. Okay, she's out now. Okay. Let's let's
All right.
um let's go in into another questions and okay, I have a lot of questions for you here. Um okay, let me start from your I know that you work with Ashiri very well. You went to Ashiri
Yeah.
comedy school, right? Abi? Is it comedy
Yeah.
school? Yeah. And
It's an academy.
oh, okay. Ashiri Academy. Yeah.
That's where I was trained
Okay.
as a professional compere and MC.
Mm. So other parents might go for wedding real.
No,
Very
there's a difference between MC and certified MC.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
make it as there's a difference between this thing. You have to go to school to become a graduate. As MC too,
Mm.
you have to attend some summit, some seminar for you to be certified.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay, okay. I'm trying to get something now. I'm trying to connect um to Instagram straight. I'm trying to connect to the so I'm doing something so very sorry. So very sorry.
Okay, no problem.
So I you can people can follow too on Instagram.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just do you have any challenges in this comedy
Ah,
of
a lot of challenges. If you hear bunches of challenges, drum of challenges, keg of challenges. Actually, there's no profession, there's no work, there's no business, there's nothing on net that does not have its own challenge. You
mm,
have to face something. It can never be sweet. There's always one part that is rough. Just pray that the rough part should not make you fall. Even when you fall, just pray that you rise again. There are a lot of challenges. We should start from where we go and shoot, they will chase us away because we are not living in the estates. Or
mm,
from where you
mm,
shout big comedians that you want to feature them, they will shank you. A lot of
mm,
challenges. But the most painful part is you giving out energy, and those people you are giving out those energy to, they are not returning it. For example, a lot of people don't know how stressful and how hectic it is to make a skit. Most of the things you guys see is after effects, the done work. That one might not take up to 1 minute. But the behind the scene that took up to 1 or 2 hours, you guys will not see it. If you
sure,
are
sure.
conversant with my IG page, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, I posted a clip of when I was getting drawn at one canal like that because I want to shoot skits,
Yeah.
because I want to make people
Yeah,
laugh.
yeah.
So those things are very disheartening. That you are making something mad and people are not. But I thank God for my the kind of followers I have and the kind of platform I have. A lot of people even do jealous me that how did I used to get that attention? How did I used to get that kind of engagement? We are trying, we are not where we are, but we thank God for where we are. But basically, a lot of challenges. People will thank you, especially in this comedy. People will shop your high as Igbo people have been na pidgin people go talk am. So a lot of things will happen. So you just have to face your this thing and just make sure you're doing good. Welcome, sir, Mr. Adebayo Samuel.
Morning. Happy afternoon, sorry.
Yes, sir. Where
And
where the
Mr.
host? Okay.
Samuel.
Okay.
I did with you. I did with you. I never go. Yeah,
One more.
Mr. Adebayo Samuel. Mr. Adebayo, you're so very welcome. We are so very proud to have you. We thank you so much for your presence. So thank you so much for joining Oluwatosin. I am my business with Oluwatosin.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go briefly. Mr. Shode, please let's
Pleasure is mine.
divert the question to Mr. Samuel also. So
The
we
network is so
should
bad.
serious the network. I'm trying to do my network now. Okay, Mr. Samuel. Okay, can you just introduce yourself and let's know you more?
Yes, sir. Sir?
Mr. Samuel.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear
Sir?
you. Can you just introduce yourself for us and let's know you more?
I guess his network is bad.
Yes, very bad.
Right.
Hello, Mr.
My name
Samuel.
is
Can you
Adebayo
hear me?
Samuel. Um, yeah, can you hear me? Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. Just you have to increase your voice.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. My name is Adebayo Samuel.
Okay.
Alright, my name is Adebayo Samuel.
We are with you. You can ride on.
Yeah, you can ride on. We are with you.
Alright. My name is Adebayo. I'm an undergraduate from state. I'm the CEO of Sam Empire, Service and Business. And I'm a great fan of music and dancing. That's what I do.
Oh, you dance. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Samuel. We know Mr. Samuel as
Uh,
sorry, what's the name of? I'm trying to grab your company. Logistic, Abi, Kiwi. Mr. Samuel, are you there? Wow, the network's so very bad. So very, 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 very bad. So very bad. Okay, Mr. Shode, let's continue with your own, so we can release you so very fast.
All right, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. What problem does your business solve for you? In your business, what problem did it solve for you personal?
Which of my business?
The fashion designer. You can also say about the comedy also, as in
All
which
right.
area this thing has been bring away for you. Can you hear me?
Come again, please. I can't hear you.
Okay, in which area have your fashion designer and the comedy have saved you most?
Can you get him? Should I
Come
explain
again.
better? Like he said,
Yeah, I can
your
hear you.
fashion designing business and your comedy career. We are sure that
Okay.
this career, the two parties of the career, have done something useful to your life. Either probably you've actually made
Yeah.
profit from it, and at the same time, it might have even solved some problem in your life. So, what are the problem
Yeah.
your comedy career and your fashion designing skill are solved?
Okay. My comedy career, it has linked me with a lot of people. I would say um the comedy career is the one paving way somehow for my fashion career. You know, as a
Okay.
comedian and MC, you meet a lot of people, you get to know a lot of people, you work with a lot of people. In that point of me meeting them, I tell them, I don't do comedy, no. This is what I do. I do this with comedy. From there, I get customers and we work together. But for my fashion designing career,
Yes.
I use it to support the comedy, and the comedian, I used to pay for clothes. Most of the clothes I wear to event, I sew it myself. I think that's an added advantage.
Okay. Can,
Sure,
What
can
made
I
sure,
me
ask
go
a
sure.
into
question?
hello?
Can you
Yeah,
hear
Can you hear
me?
me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I can hear
What
you.
made me go into fashion designing? Let me explain. I gave one tailor my clothes. I told him the style I wanted. I drew it on a paper. So on getting back the following day, the guy now he see another thing for me. I was not complaining. This is not what I want. He now say manage it. It's fine. So from there I sat down and I'm the kind of person that I do create style. I do
Yeah.
draw a lot of style. I do sketch. I do think a lot. So I sat down and was like, what it doesn't take anything from me if I should go and learn this thing. At least it's another advantage as a comedian and this thing. Instead of me spending money on clothes and stuff like that, I can easily make it myself. And from there I can even make some little changes from there. Naturally, it's not easy. Where I even learned it is one of the most rural area. All spaces that you have senior, your senior might be your junior brother. I will be sending you message. But I never took that serious on the fact that I knew I was going for something. I knew I had a mission. I just have to fulfill that mission. So I think the two businesses have been helping me financially and emotionally and spiritually.
All right. Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said the
Go
two
on, ma.
businesses have been
All right,
helping
ma.
you. Glory to God. Okay. My question is, if you were to choose one, which one will you choose? If you have
Comedy
the
new.
opportunity to choose one, why comedy?
Now
Why
comedy.
comedy? Why comedy?
Why comedy? Ah, see, comedy money is your own money. Oh.
Comedy show is nobody. Oh. Okay.
Comedy.
Okay. Yeah. Why did you stand up?
The thing about comedy
It's
money is,
funny.
listen to me. The thing about comedy money is that it does not come every day. But once it comes
Yeah.
like this, bam, it will tear
Oh.
all those fashion. How much for fashion? Yeah, where
Okay.
I even say some people that will be begging you to sew two clothes 1.5.
All right. One more last question when it comes to this business aspect. Now, the thing is that you are a business personnel, being a fashion designer, and at the same time, you are also a comedian. Now, as
Okay?
in your social media platform, which of them do
Yeah.
you upload most? Despite the fact that you've chosen your comedy career over your fashion design career, in your social media platform, which one do you upload most? For a particular social media platform, they should know you for what you do, specifically as an experienced business personnel. Even if you want to have it, so instead you have um a comedy career social platform separate, and the one of your fashion designing separate. Now, where I'm going to your social media platform, which of them do you upload most? Is it the comedy or the fashion designing one?
I before you came, I made some explanation to Mr. Oluwatosin. What I was doing basically is I don't want to confuse my fan.
Okay.
This lady, this fashion, some people don't even know that I'm doing fashion. Even actually that I talk about it, does not know I'm a tailor. I don't like
Mm.
confusing people. It's about, I think it was last 2 weeks or last month or last 2 months, I just created a page for my fashion designing stuff. Even if you check my bio on my page for my comedy page, you never see me write it on top that I'm a fashion designer. I want to take that I want to calm down. Mommy, calm down. I want to calm down till
Daddy will calm down.
I want to calm down
Daddy
till
will calm down.
I make a name and people get to know you. If people know you at that point, you can easily tell them this is what I do apart from comedy, and they
All
can easily
right.
support
One
you.
more
You
one
see
more
now, if you
question.
tell
I'm
them
sorry.
I do different things.
I have a question. In comedy,
All
like
right.
talking about Mr. Shaggy now. I'm sorry, I just need to juxtapose this. Talking about Mr. Shaggy now. Mr. Shaggy, most of his comedy deals with ras stuff, in the rural area. Talking about Ashiri is a public speaker and is a motivational speaker. Is skit to some
Who is that?
extent is always. I talked about Mr. Shaggy. You heard about the Mr. Shaggy, right?
Yeah, he knows Mr. Shaggy very well.
Yes. Now I'm talking about
I
Ashiri
can't
now.
hear you. Okay. I'm listening.
I'm talking about Ashiri now. Ashiri is a public speaker
Okay.
and at the same time is a comedian.
Yeah.
But I follow Ashiri closely too. Most of his skit that I usually watch, aside the one of the mechanic, is always motivational. Now, I want to ask a
Yeah.
question. Your skits, what is the focus of your skit? Is it for, some skits can be motivational and at the same time they might actually be funny. So most of your skits, what particular message is it passing?
Actually, the Ashiri you are talking about, Ashiri type of comedy is different from somewhat different from my own type of comedy. And
Yeah, I
most
know.
importantly, in most of my skits, okay, in most of my skits, I make sure that it's not mostly I don't even care about the excitement, I don't care about the fun. I just want you to grab something. If you
Exactly.
can check my last two videos, you can easily say this is what I just want you to get something. It's not most times I don't even care if you laugh. I just want you to be wowed. Wow, how did this guy come about this? How did you think of this? I want to shock you.
Mm.
Don't shock us. Oh.
I want to amaze you. So I'm not a power. I'm not a motivational speaker that will be all of the time I'll be motivating you. No, I'm a comedian.
I
I'm
love that. I
I'm
love
meant to
that.
create humor.
Sense of humor. God bless you. That's all. Over to you, Mr. Tosin.
Okay. Wow, wow. Hey, Mr. Yeah, Mr. Samuel. Welcome back.
Yeah,
So
thank you very
the
much.
yeah,
The network.
yeah. The network is okay now.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, let's advance this question. Let's define. Sorry, my this thing. Let's move this question down to you. Okay.
All right, sir.
In We know that we do this clean up, logistic, and maybe delivering work. Okay, what
All right.
motivates you to start doing that?
Okay. I started with samplings. Like samplings was like a laundry business before. That was 2017. So after I started that, then it was not really working well because it was more of laundry job like that. I was not really serious with it. So 2019, that was when I officially started samplings, which I know that it was more of cleaning, laundry, and home service car wash. So after that, then I started going for conferences and all that. Then one day I was at a conference which Mr. Dayo Israel was even part of the person that inspired me that came up with the idea of the cleanup. It was when he was talking. It was emerging leaders at Ogba, excellent hotel. I remember perfectly well that day. Then I had the idea of the cleanup before. So it was when he was talking, the thing just stirred up in my heart again. Then I went outside, I was with my friend. Then we started discussing. You know, when we started talking of stuff, we are going to clean Songo, we are going to bring stakeholders, government officials, we'll clean everywhere. Like, and after we are done, and we just look at ourselves like, guy, are you are you normal, or do you know what you're saying? Like, you want to clean the whole of song and all that. And funniest thing is, after we went back inside and when after we left the conference, I started making steps and I just went out. So why I added the cleanup to samplings is more of like a we like it a NGO or a CSR project for me as a
Exactly. Okay.
business. So I can call it as a CSR or an NGO. So I'm still trying to diversify the two because the samplings now people think it's like a NGO, but I'm moving it as an NGO. But for now, it's still like a CSR project I'm doing, giving back to the society. That's what I do the samplings for. And for Sam Logistics, I started Sam Logistics when Corona started. And the idea was given to me by my pastor's wife. Yes, I think before Corona started, she was telling me about stuff that I could do. Sister that was in Germany, what they were doing of logistics that I could start something like that. So when Corona started, I
Man,
was like,
it's not.
what could I, what could I do for Corona? Like I can't be at home all
His
through
network is
Corona like
bad.
that. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think the
Oh,
network
okay.
over there is very bad.
Wow. Okay. So I started the the logistic business by March 20. Yeah, I started logistic business by March 20. So when I started, I was like, why? I was not really getting jobs, and when I made my research, I was like, logistic was one business people were really craving for during this lockdown because people were afraid to go out. Corona, I don't want to get infected and all that. And so I attended a class and I was asking the woman that when you're having a business that people are really craving for and you're not seeing client and all that, I work with you. And the man was like, why don't you try and partner with people around that there are other businesses around that you can leverage on to do your businesses. So that's why I leveraged on someone that was doing shawarma and chicken and chips. So that's why I started delivering shawarma and chicken and chips for people all over. Then I moved to pizza, delivering pizza to them, delivering food around. Then I moved to the logistics part of it.
Whoa, wow! So what a great talk from Mr. Samuel. Wow, great one. Okay, let me ask. I know that I joined you when you want to do Songo cleanup to also work with you to be one of the
Yeah.
volunteers. So in that, before you think of that, what are the challenges you get from
Ah.
it?
Okay. My first challenges was when I later, as I was saying earlier, like when I conceived the idea that I was trying to do the cleanup. Then I moved. I went to meet one of like a stakeholder here in Ogun State, which was Ashwaju. Then I went to meet him. I explained everything to him. Then he told me to go and like how much detail do I know about what I want to do? What is the information do I have about what I want to do? How do they dispose waste? What are the proper ways of disposing waste and all that? So he gave me another idea that to come up with maybe I should do a conference or like a short seminar where people can come over to come and learn something, bring all these environmental officers over. But that was not what I wanted. I wanted the cleanup exactly. So I went to go and make my research very well. I did a lot of research, went online to see different people that have done stuff like that. So that's why I came about African Cleanup Initiative. That's how I got to know about them. So after I did all my research, then I went back to him to tell him that, oh, I've made my research and everything. The day I told him everything, he just took me to the local government. Then we started the process like that. But it was really, really challenging getting volunteers to get you like to get involved with the project, and also getting sponsors for the project. It was really, really crazy. Later on, when I could not really get sponsors, I started making graphics that 1,000, a token of 1,000 naira. Send like it was that was what really helped me for my project. Like I had to like start because most of the organizations I was going to, there was not really access for me to get into these places and all that. It was really, really challenging. I was the only one doing most of the jobs, going from this one to another, doing the online publicity, everything, but it was really a success. I give God the glory about that.
Wow. Glory to God.
Yes,
Over to
ma.
you, Mr. Tosin. You can ride on with your questions.
Hello, I can hear you. Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I guess his mic is actually off. So,
Oh, okay. So
but
I
you can
can hear
hear
you.
me, right?
Yes, yes, I can. I can hear
But
you.
you can,
Sorry,
but you
sorry.
can hear me.
I'm mute.
Yes, yes, I
Okay,
can.
I guess he's back.
Okay. I just I just saw that during the pandemic, Mr. Samuel just swapped down to somewhere logistic that
Sam
delivering
Logistics.
some logistic. Okay,
Yeah,
that you are delivering something. I was this guy have a great mission and have a great ideas of business and doing things so very fast. I know that people who want to go to market, people who want to go and get something from shopping, but you can
yeah,
help. So I know you said that your pastor's wife gave you the ideas that okay, just go into this logistic and buy for people and sell also. Then you
yeah,
say okay,
yeah.
buy for people and okay. Have you have any challenges there or having customers
Oh, like
calling
it's a very,
customers
yeah, it's a
that
very
how
like
have you been leveraging on that on your customers before you get customers? Hope you are not challenge. You don't give up in customers that customers today. So how do you make up with that?
okay, when I first started, like the first 1 week or 2 weeks, it was really going so fast. Like people were very surprised. Like I could order for my shawarma and someone would bring it to my house. So like now people were at home during those times, so it was really going well. So after the pandemic was already going down a little bit, it was looking so frustrating. Like in a week, you may not even see anybody that will call you for anything. I was very, very depressed. Like, I was like, what's happening? Like what? But later I had to like meet with mentors and all that, and they were like, that is business. Business is different from a job. So a job is when there are even if you don't work, your salary is still coming at the end of the month. But businesses, you have to. It happens a while that sometimes you may not even top people. Those top guys we know around us, they say there are sometimes that they do like for a week they may not even have anything, but they keep pushing and all that. So since then I've gotten that light. I'm not really bothered about not getting, but I just keep doing what I'm doing and I just keep posting. Sometimes one thing one of my mentor told me was just keep doing what you are doing, because when those people will need you, let them make sure they find you when they will need you.
Mm,
So
mm,
like
mm.
just keep pushing. Even if I'm not getting customers, I'm not getting clients, just keep posting what you are doing. One thing I leverage more was on my WhatsApp. So I had to leverage on more of my WhatsApp. You see that I do more of broadcast. I'll send to you more people like this guy don't kill me with food now and all that. So I had to like push out more content every time. Even if you don't need me, there will be a time that you need someone that needs me and you just recommend me to. So I just keep posting, more of my social media. That's why I used in getting more of client and referrals. That's why I used in getting more people.
Wow, wow, wow. You really talk a lot, a lot. And I just saw that.
Mr. Shode, are you still there?
Yeah, I still there. Mr. Shu, that's my guy. That's my personal person. That's my personal person. I can see you yawning. Okay. Um.
I
Let's.
will even
I
message you, Mr. I will message you on WhatsApp. Don't worry, Mr. Shode.
Okay. Okay. I just said that during this pandemic, when they send a lot of students out of school, that okay, go home, just go home. I see a lot of students going into business. We use come and buy and sell. Buy
Yeah,
clothes, buy buy this thing. Mostly what I saw is buy buy clothes, buy I was, is there any other business you people can do in this pandemic than buying clothes, buying perf? And I think uh you if I'm not wrong, you are not yet in school.
yeah, yeah.
Mr. Shode is not yet in school.
Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Shode, are you in school? Are you in school now? Are you in school, Mr. Shode? Oh my
Am
You
God.
I?
can hear. Are you in
Are you
school
in
now? Like
school? Are you
any
in school
higher
now?
institution?
Yes.
Are you in any higher institution?
Yeah, I
Any
can't hear you.
university, any
Are you in school?
polytechnic?
Maybe
Getting
poly.
admission.
Have you getting? Have you getting? Oh my God. Have you gotten
Admission.
admission? Have you gotten admission? I think his network over there
I can't hear
is.
you.
Have you gotten
Don't
admission?
worry.
Yeah, I'm in school. I'm in
Okay.
school.
Which of the school? Which of the school? Which of the
Which
schools,
school
sir?
and what course? Which school and
Yaba
what
Tech.
I
course?
want. Yaba Tech. Ajowa ni
Wow.
Yaba Tech náà ni.
What course?
What
Building
course
and
are you doing?
technology.
That is BTech. That is
He
BTech, right?
said building and
I
technology.
can't hear.
Yes, that is BTech.
Sir?
You are into BTech. I'm
That's
also
nice.
into
So, to the
real
glory of God,
estate.
I'm sure Mr. Samuel
BTech.
will be in school this year.
Amen,
Amen.
yo.
Oh. Everybody will be in school.
Amen.
Everybody will go after the
Eh,
pandemic, after the
this network
coronavirus.
is so bad.
Everybody. Oh, I know. I know. I can get from your side. I can get from your side. Yeah. Yeah. Also,
Everybody will be in school. We'll be fine.
yeah. Everybody will be fine by God's grace. Even me too. I will be in school very
We'll
soon.
round up very soon. I guess it's a 1 hour show.
Yes. No. Yes. Is a 50 minutes show. Yeah. 1 hour. Let me give it 1 hour show. So we
Okay, now
will
I
round
have a
up.
question.
Okay.
I have a question
Yeah.
to Mr.
You can go,
Shode.
Mr. Shode. Can you hear us? Kogbo Amo.
Mr. Shode, I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
Okay,
And
can
at
go
the
on.
Okay,
same
you have a
time,
question for me?
Mr. It will be all right. Mr. Shode, I believe all of us on this show, I believe all of us on this show, I just believe we are familiar and we are young ones going to the success ground.
Yeah. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Can
Okay,
I
Mr. Shode,
ride
can
on?
you hear me? Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes,
can
you
ride on.
can.
Maybe someone should leave the live video. I can't.
Okay. I
Okay.
guess all right. Thank you. You are a comedian and at
Okay,
the
yeah.
same time you are a business person and you are a fashion.
Okay.
Uh, okay, don't worry. I guess Mr. Shode, can you hear me now?
I can hear you
Yes.
partially.
Yeah, the question I want to ask is that in your comedy skit, is it possible you do a skit for Mr. Samuel to publicize his business?
In my comedy skit,
And at the same time, Mr. Samuel, is it possible as a logist
Yeah, I can hear
Mr.
you.
Samuel, is it possible
Is it
as a
possible?
logistic manager, you and Mr. Ariste should build a you and Mr. Shode should is it possible you do a skit for Mr. Samuel to publicize his business for him?
Sure, now, sure. Sure, we can talk.
I can hear you. I can. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are
We
you on
can. I can hear
Instagram?
you. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you on Instagram, sir?
Yes, I am. I am. Yes. Yes.
Okay, we can chat
Uh,
on Instagram. You can send me a DM or I'll
okay,
send you a
thank you.
DM so we can talk
Mr.
later.
All right.
Samuel, is it possible you build a you
Yeah.
okay, you know what? I guess we can all Mr. Samuel, let me ask you your own question.
All right.
If it will not involve money in the exchange of that, can you help Mr. Shode to deliver a work,
Yeah.
like
That's. Yeah. It depends
deliver
on the location.
is a cloth to one of his customer,
Yeah.
if
Yeah. It
he will be
depends.
doing a publicity of your logistic business in return?
Sure. Sure. Just depend on the location. I stay here in Songota, so I don't know where he stays.
I said Naige.
Sure. Sure. So it's still summer close.
Where do you stay, sir?
Songo.
Okay,
Songo.
if
Songo.
that you guys
Songo. We can do
okay,
that.
you guys can build a bridge okay, good.
Sure.
So
Sure.
you
So what
guys
do you
can
want us
build
to
a
do, sir?
contract. Mr. Shode, okay. So Mr. Shode, expect my message on WhatsApp. I will get your details from Mr. Tosin. I'll message you on WhatsApp. And Mr.
No problem.
Samuel,
I think it's better.
you can actually talk to Mr. Shode on that.
All right.
I believe in helping ends. That is
Yeah.
why we
Sure.
have this show. That is why we're having
Yeah.
this show rather. I believe in helping ends, and is a wonderful section indeed. Indeed, it was a wonderful section having you people on the show. We say a very big thank you to you. God bless you. It's a
Thank you very
15-minute
much.
show. So I guess Mr. Tosin will join us any moment from now because I will be leaving any moment from now. So Mr.
All
Okay,
right.
Shode,
yeah,
expect my message on WhatsApp. Mr. Samuel, I have your number. We've always been talking and we will
Yeah.
continue to talk. I say
Yeah.
kudos to
Yeah.
you concerning your Sam Logistics. God
Thank you very
bless you.
much. Thank you so
okay.
much.
So welcome,
Before
Mr. Tosin.
before yeah, before we just close the can both of you give the young people like you outside there that are going to watch this event later or watching now some advice on what they should do, not just to sit at home as a student waiting for school to resume back. What are they going to do? What do you expect them to be doing now and to be fetching money in their own pocket, personal pocket before they enter school? Can you hear me?
Yeah. 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 So who's going first?
Yeah, Mr. Shode, can you hear me? Mr. Shode,
All right, I'm
yeah, you
listening.
can go first. You can go first, Mr. Samuel.
Hello?
Uh,
What do you say?
Yeah, I said, can you give a word of advice, just a short advice to young people outside there that yet to go into business and they don't
Okay,
know what to
okay.
do?
To
Mr. Samuel,
everyone
you can.
watching this
Okay.
video, are you listening?
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
yes,
Sure.
yes.
We are.
To everyone, all right, to everyone watching this video, I will just advise keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody tell you say you know they try. You are doing so well. Time will tell. I do tell people it's not as if we can't go into fraud, it's not as if we can't do Yahoo, but we don't have the mind, we don't have the conscience. So if you are doing something great and you think you are in the same with your friends that are into something negative and you feel bad, my brother, time will tell. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep improving your craft, read more, explore more, meet new people, work with people that can influence your life. If you work with people that you are in the same level, it might not help you. Work with people that is higher than you, people that you need something from, people that if they work with you to influence you positively. So keep doing what you're doing. I believe a day is coming, the world will celebrate you. God bless you.
Okay, all right. To me, I would say I would just leverage on what he has said before. I would say consistency is the key to breakthrough. So just keep doing what you are
Thank you so
doing.
much. Over to you, Mr. Samuel.
Okay, all right. So I was saying like consistency is the key to breakthrough. Just keep doing what you are doing every
So
now and then. Like yeah, so just keep doing what you're doing now and then. And funny thing is, keep stay on one thing. That's it. That's where consistency comes in place. Let people know you for who you are. Let people know you for what you do. So when they will need your service, they may not need you now, but when they need your service, let them be able to find you on what you are doing. Just keep doing what you are doing and try to increase work more on what you do, become more professional at it, move with people that will challenge you, people that would make like will inspire you a lot, get people around you that will allow you to think so fast, connect with people, but before you know it, you get to the top and you keep shining. I wish to see you at the top and we will get there in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. Really appreciate this.
amen.
Wow, wow, wow! Thank you so much. Wow, this
Amen.
event,
Okay. On a
this
final
show,
note, I believe we can all come together and come out with something good. I
Yeah,
would think of a particular idea whereby four of us can come up with something just to transform life. So we can work hand in hand with Mr. Shode, Mr. Samuel, and Mr. Tosin, and we believe the lives of people out there will be transformed through us in the name of God.
amen,
amen.
amen.
Wow, wow! It's one. I really enjoy this show. It is really a great show, and this show is for helping young people to discover what to do as in a business career, and also I came up with this idea when I
Okay,
was.
I guess I will need to hand over to Mr.
Yeah, and this event is I said this event. This show is going to be holding maybe some Saturdays that we'll be inviting top young entrepreneurs that business owners that are ready to um that are ready to let me say to what can I use this English? I just the English just ran away from me from my head. This show will help young people to go into more businesses and in some field in career in comedy, logistic, and other things. I know that yes, we can sell. This they said we are the leader of tomorrow. No, we are the leader of today. Let's take this. Let's take this on ourselves and let's make it happen to us. I want to say very big thank you for both of you for joining us on this event.
Thank you
My
so
business
much.
Oluwatosin and Pena Paul. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank
God
you.
bless
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Top 20 Best Small Business Ideas for Beginners. Starting a small business can be frightening and requires plenty of careful planning. There are many small business ideas which can be beneficial as well as economical. The last thing a new entrepreneur or new business needs is to be found in a financial state due to unnecessary spending. When starting a small business, the key is to remember it is small, and initially the intention should be to limit spending until a profit is made. So, let's get started with top 20 best small business ideas for beginners. 1. Yoga center and help people to be healthy and fit. 2. Start catering business for providing foods on special functions, events, and parties. 3. Travel agency. People often travel to different destinations. Travel is a business which is never going to stop, so start a travel agency. 4. Fast food shop and provide quality food. 5. Start chocolate cafes. We all love chocolate and just can't resist it. You can eat your profits all the way to the bank with this enterprise. 6. Fitness programs by running fitness courses. 7. One product restaurants. This capitalizes on one specific type of food and all you can do with it. Sounds crazy, but it makes many millions. 8. Hosted security provider. Get paid to keep other people's websites free from hackers, spyware, trojans, worms, and viruses. 9. Data backup. Help others to back up all their data so they can retrieve it later if need be. 10. Surveillance camera. These are a hot item these days to be selling. With all the crazy people out there, today every business can use one. 11. Start a massage business. 12. Home improvement and handyman services. 13. Children's educational programs and services. 14. Software products and application development. 15. Consulting services. This is another one of the top business ideas. If you already have work experience, this is a great area where you can start your business. If you have knowledge of other firms unrelated to yours, you can expand your consulting services and even learn from each. That way, you can cash in more. 16. Selling car and machinery spare parts. 17. Professional car washing business. This can be a good business if you choose big cities and towns where you will be able to find a number of good cars. 18. Internet connection provider service. You can provide fast internet connection at affordable monthly rates and manage it well enough to make tons of money. 19. Start a furniture business by hiring a carpenter. 20. Pure water production and sell as sachet, bagged, or bottled water. The internet is a great resource for small business ideas. Thousands of people have great ideas for a business venture but require assistance getting the ball rolling. Fortunately, there is plenty of help available for new and aspiring entrepreneurs. There are government websites that contain valuable small business ideas. So check out and get more business ideas. Also, share your own business ideas below in the comment box.
Wow, 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 wow. That we have gotten the 20 business you can do without money. By next week, is it next week or upper week, we will be having a great speak. Also, we will be having Mr. Shola Folonshaw, and no, Mr. Abiodun Folonshaw, that is Shoe Speed. He makes shoes and sell fake masks, metal fake masks. We will be having also another great speaker as a young person that will be motivating and telling his story and also doing great things. Thank you for joining us today with Oluwatosin. I am my business with Oluwatosin. See you in a great height. Bye for now.